Hi, this is Simon from Fingers on Plastic, and in this video I'm going to be looking at Studio Series 86 number 3 Blurr. Again, fab looking box. We've got a nice little window with some arty stuff. Nice picture of Blurr. Again, nice picture of him on the side. Deluxe Class. This is the third Studio Series from the 86 line. Some product shots, 18 steps. I really quite enjoy transforming this guy. More art on the side. And the top of them all just says Transformers the movie. That's about it for his box. Let's get him cracked open and take a peek. And here is Blurr out of the box. Yeah. I like him. Again, really cool figure. He has some instructions, which I have flung across the room. And yeah, they vanished. He has his little welding thing. White moulded plastic. I'm trying to remember when he uses it. It's when he was, they crash, isn't it, on the junkie, and he starts repairing the ship before it gets blown up. Am I right or am I wrong? I cannot remember. Again, love this backdrop. This line is nailing those backdrops, because that's a beaut. Properly beautiful backdrop. And he has a gun. You shall focus. You shall not focus. You shall at least think about focusing. Haha. So again, white moulded plastic. It's a gun. It's very nice. It's Blurr's gun. So let's bring up the picture. Again, so close. Look at it. You know, it's got the white, blue, giant nappy. That's similar. So the face. It's really close. It's better than the cup face, but it again, I think personally, I feel it just misses. It's a close miss. It whistled on its way past, but a miss nonetheless. And so we have to talk about what is going on there. Dude has wizard sleeves. I think this bit was just not designed brilliantly, because it comes up, and if you know, if I bring up that G1 picture, he does have this blue bit that comes up there. So if they could have made this a tiny bit wider and then collapse, so this forearm goes into there, so it would have still had the hinge sort of there, but it would have squeezed together. That would look infinitely better. And I would have liked this end of the nose piece to just fold up, and then I think it'd be basically perfect. Because and they could have split this in half, so had half here, half there, so both halves come out and then tab together as another tab point maybe. But one thing I do like about this, which is going to sound weird, is I like the way his knees look. And I don't know why, but there's something about this guy's knees that I like. They're just sort of there and work. But his arms are all over the shop. But it's, again, it's so close to being perfect. So it just misses, but it's good. And so you can't knock it because it's good. And look at that light piping area. Look at that. It's all for light piping. And so it works. Again, I have it next to a light. Ugh. And it works really nicely. You're going to have to take my word for it. Now I'm slightly blind. I will save you from it, but they do glow really well with a bit of light behind them. And you can hold his gun. I suppose that could clip in there. Don't know how it would look, but it would fit. So yeah, it's Blurr. I mean, what else can I say? His articulation. It's not up and down, it's tiny amount of waggle all the way around. 90. No, oh, you can turn the wrist, but if you turn the wrist, this all comes with it, and it only turns one way, so it's a bit of a disaster. We have waist, kicking forwards, 90 knee, and twist there, and it also comes that way, so he can almost moonwalk, or not moonwalk, you know that bit when Michael Jackson dips forward. I was trying to do that, by the way, nearly broke my nose. Tangent. So yeah, I really like him. He looks good, it works, and again I hope there's an oversized knockoff with just a few tweaks, just a couple. Alright, for the third video in a row, I'm filming all these at once, so let's get the guys in. So shockingly, they still look great together. You know, it just works, and I like it when things work, and this does work. I think I've said all I need to say about Blurr, so let's get the bugger transformed. He's actually quite fun to transform. I'll be back. So here is Blurr transformed up. I think this guy's awesome. I really like the transformation for him. It's simple, it's effective, and I think it looks great. I think this looks absolutely spot on. Let us bring in the image. Oh, sorry. He can store his gun and his little funny thing underneath there. You've seen it, so now they can come off. And there's the image. So yeah, it looks good. You know who it is. It's definitely Blurr. It works. Probably could have done that in the light blue, but do I care? No, not really. I think it's the most accurate vehicle of the three I've looked at so far, and you know the transformation is fun and it works. And you know when you're transforming the Fans Toys one, and your heart is basically living in your a-hole for the duration of it because you're worried something might ping off. Doesn't happen here. It just transforms. It works, and we like it. Simplicity. Yeah. What can you say about it? It works, it looks great. The vehicle mode is probably maybe not quite a 10, but it looks great. I mean, they could have made this a tiny bit longer and had a tiny bit more compression at the back, but everything else is absolutely spot on. It's Blurr and I like it. Let's bring in the others. Look at that, that is a team. Although, let's face it, Jazz spends most of the movie inside Unicron. And he spent most of the movie with the Dinobots, and he spends most of the movie... What does he do other than follow Magnus a bit and weld a ship for a few seconds and says Decepticons, Decepticons, Decepticons really, really quickly. Not a lot, but he still looks cool. I like him. Yeah. So, final thought, again, a strong recommend. I didn't think I was going to like him because of the wizard sleeve thing, but I love him. I think he's absolutely great. He's got so much fun built into him, with the fun transformation and things just working and clicking and looking great, that he overcomes his ridiculous sleeves and looks awesome. So very strong recommend, 9 out of 10. That's it for me in this one. Thank you very much.
Fingers on plastic.